Hai, Assalamualaikum, Dajahau, Venakum. I'm pleased for all of you. I am NAQUDDIN as your tour guide for today. Beside me, we have AQIL HAQIMI, we have AN-NAUFAL, we also have Muhammad ZULIZZAT, AFIQ, AZIM. So, the topic we are chose today is quiet quitting in the workplace. We are diving into a workplace trend that reshaping how we view work in Malaysia. Quiet quitting. So, what is it? Quiet quitting is when employees do the bare minimum required for their job, not because they are lazy, but to protect their well-being, set boundaries, or cope with dissatisfaction. In Malaysia, this is a growing issue and it's critical to understand why it's happening. Here's the reality. A 2022 Milieu Insight study found that 58% of Malaysian employees are quietly quitting. Why? For 48%, it's because to prioritizing mental health to avoid burnout from intense workload. Another 42% are seeking better work-life balance, especially in our fast-paced urban centers like Kuala Lumpur. And 40% feel stuck, citing stagnant career growth or inadequate pay as a reason to disengage. So we move on to the next. We notified that this isn't just about the individuals, it's a generational shift. According to the 2025 Randstad Work Monitor, 58% of the Gen Z and millennials in Malaysia prioritize purpose and flexibility, and they'll scale back effort if their needs are not met. As one Malaysian worker put it, I work to live, not live to work. This sentiment captures the heart of quiet quitting. So, what does this mean for the employers? It's a wake-up call to improve workplace culture, offer growth opportunity, and prioritize well-being.
We will look at the positive impact. My name is Akil Hakimi and I will explain more about positive impact. On the positive side, quiet quitting allows employees to protect their mental health and maintain a healthier work-life balance. When workers set clear boundaries between their personal and professional life, they feel less overwhelmed and more satisfied with their daily routines. This balance helps reduce stress, prevent burnout, and even improve overall well-being. For organization, quiet quitting may sound negative, but it can also bring stability in the long run. Employees who avoid burnout are more likely to stay in their jobs instead of leaving. By maintaining a sustainable workload, organization may reduce turnover and keep experienced staff for longer periods.
Next, me, Muhammad ZULIZZAT, will explain about negative impacts. However, the negative impacts of this issue are quite significant both for employees and for organizations. For employees, one major drawback is the loss of career advancement opportunities. When individuals are not fully engaged, they may not receive promotions, new projects, or recognition from management. Over time, this can also lead to lower job satisfaction as employees feel stuck, unmotivated, or disconnected from their work. From the organization's perspective, the consequences can be even broader. Reduced productivity is often the most direct impact, as disengaged employees contribute less effectively to their teams. In addition, innovation and teamwork are likely to suffer because employees may not feel motivated to share ideas, collaborate, or go beyond basic responsibilities. Finally, all these factors can create a negative workplace culture, one where employees feel disengaged, unappreciated, and disconnected from their company's goals. This culture not only affects current staff, but also makes it harder to attract and retain new talent in the long run.
Okay, my name is Muhammad bin Hashimi. This slide, I will is present about consequences if ignored. Okay, if quiet quitting is ignored, the consequences can become very serious for an organization. First, there will be a higher turnover rate. Employees who feel disengaged or unmotivated may eventually resign, looking for a workplace that value them more. This constant cycle of people leaving and joining creates instability. Second, the organization may face difficulty attracting new talent. In today's world, employer reputation spread quickly through social media and job review platforms. If candidates hear about disengagement or lack of support, they may not want to join the company. Third, there will be increase in conflict between staff and management. Managers may see employees as lazy or uncommitted, while employees may feel unappreciated. This can lead to mistrust, poor communication, and toxic work culture. Finally, the company will face higher training and recruitment costs. Replacing employees is expensive, not only in terms of money but also time. HR must advertise, interview, training, and integrate new employees, all of which could be been avoided by retaining existing staff. In the long run, ignoring quiet quitting damages not just productivity but also overall brand and competitiveness of organization.
Employees themselves can also take initiative to develop skill and communication openly. So, from employers, first, they can improve communication and recognition. Second, flexibility working arrangement. Third, employee engagement program. And from the employer side are discussion concern with managers, focus on self-development. So, we reach the end of our presentation. So, quiet quitting is not about laziness, but about balance. If organization address it properly, both employee and company can thrive. So, what we can say is quiet quitting is a challenge, but also an opportunity to rethink workplace culture.